So in this word question, Bob left his house and drove 5 miles west and 12 miles north. How far is he from home? Now that we know our sense of directions, north, south, west, and east, we can start this question off by drawing it out. So step one, let's draw. Okay, so Bob left his house and drove 5 miles west. So let's say here is home. He drove west for 5 miles. And then he drove north for 12 miles. The question is, how far is he from home? Okay. So after going north, how far is this distance here? Okay. So here, this is what we don't know. It takes a little bit intuition to recognize that this is a special angle. If you go west and then north, you make a sharp turn of 90 degrees. So in other words, we can apply the Pythagorean theorem here if we need to. And maybe we do need to, because this distance here that we're trying to find happens to be the hypotenuse of the right triangle. Okay, so let's label this. Again, this is home. We traveled west and then north. The question is asking, what is this distance here? How far are we from home? Okay. So step 2, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem. Which states that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay, so let's indicate what a, b, and c are. So a and b are the two legs, and then c is the hypotenuse. Are you trying to find a, b, or c? If you said C, you are correct. So our goal is to find what C is equal to. Okay. So that means we must know A and B. So let's plug those values in for A and B. A is 5. 5, and then we'll square it, plus b is 12, so we'll square that too, equals c squared. Okay, so 5 squared is 5 times 5, plus 12 squared is 12 times 12 equals c squared. Again, our goal is to find out what the hypotenuse is. So we're almost there. Let's get rid of the little 2 up top. Ask yourself, what's the opposite of squared? But before that, let's simplify this one more step here. 25 plus 144, we get 169 equals c squared. Sorry, was a little bit ahead of myself there. Now, we can get rid of the little 2. So the opposite of squared is square root, so that you can get rid of the little 2 here. Ultimately, C is equal to the square root of 169. This is less common. What number times itself will give you 169? If you say 13, you are correct. Okay. Now the unit is given to be miles. So we'll say C is equal to 13 miles. Bob is 13 miles from his house after having gone west and north.